Whoa. What's up, guys? So Friday evening, crack on with a Corrado. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom. Yes. So, oh, I noticed today 350 subscribers. That's fucking cool. Thanks, guys. Spot on. See if we can keep going. Get more and more. Hit like 500. Anyway, today, what am I doing today? Plumbing. Right. So I will show you the issue, and I've got to figure out how to get around it. So, head tank. Yeah, it's gonna sit there. It's fine. He says the bonnet might close, might not. We'll find out, won't we? Anyway, and cut a bit of bonnet out if I have to. Fuck it. So yeah, I've done that, which is fine. That comes out. It's not pretty. It's, you know, it's, yeah, but it works. It does the job. It's a nice flow. It's all out of the way. It's actually better than the way it was before, if you ask me. So yeah, that'll do. I was thinking I could move it and try and hide as much of it as I can under the turbo. But yeah, I might wrap that in something because it's quite close to the exhaust, just to keep the heat away from it. So I might wrap that in a bit of heat wrap or something. No. So the big issue, like I said in my last one, I think, is this. Now, obviously the direction of it goes straight through this pipe. Now I squeezed a silicone hose onto it. It does go on, but it pinches, and I'm not sure I'd even get the Jubilee done up. So what I need to do is figure out a way of curving it. Now, I think that is steel. Yeah, it is steel. So I could weld it, but one, it's into an alley head. Two, it's pretty fucking rusty and grey, so it'd probably just blow holes through it and I'd make a mess. So my idea is, I'm thinking if I heat up some silicone hose, like chuck it in a boiling kettle, it'll become a little bit more flexy. And then what I'll do is I'll cut a slight curve out of this, push that into the end of the silicone a little bit further to leave room for it to push onto this as well, and then just put two Jubilees, one on that, one on there, one on the end of this, and that will stop the kink, and it should allow the hose to go under there through, and then it's going to come up sort of through here type thing and into the top of that. So I think that's what I'm going to give it a go. I mean, I could go down the route of doing loads of pie cuts and do like loads of little like pie cuts and get it round. But then I think you still got the issue of trying to clamp a Jubilee onto this and onto a little bend. It would just be so, yeah, I just don't know, just think it would be a bit awkward. That's the idea. I don't know, we'll give it a go. I'll try and record it. It's going to be quite tricky to record, but I'll try and record it. I'll show you kind of the idea. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. But I'm just gonna cut up some stainless steel bends, because I got a load of like random bends there, which I can chop at and just see what I can do. See if I can make it work. So we'll get that done and get that plumbed in. I can then, I'll show you another little problem I've come across. Is this radiator is a fair bit fatter than the old one. So what's happening is, if you see right there, it's hitting where I put this plate on to smooth the bay. It's hitting that there, stopping it going back anymore. I mean, there's not a lot of room anyway, but it should go back a little bit more. It's stopping me fitting the slam panel. So all I'm going to do is just make a little nick in there so this can go back a bit more. So that'll be that little job done. Try to think what else. This is just obviously test fitted, but that's all fine. So yeah, that is going to be this evening's plans, I think. Maybe start it up and run it up. You know, if I can get the header tank all plumbed in and done, and the radiator on properly, I might be able to start it up and get it up to temperature and yeah, go from there. I mean, last time I set, problem is in here it's fucking horrible. Last time I started it off, I set the fire alarm off upstairs in the main building, which wasn't ideal because the landlord wasn't too happy because he was on holiday. But I have kind of cured that with a plastic bag and some tape. Shh, I didn't do that. So technically I could do it, so we'll see. We'll see where we get. So yeah, any other little things I'm gonna do? Oh, I might jack it up. I need to jack it up so I can get my hands up and take off the old top caps of the strut brace I had. So that needs to come off, and then I can finish taping that up on both sides. Tidy up, sort out. I think I'm running short on Jubilee clips as well. I don't know if I've used more, or I know some have broken, so I might not be able to do it purely because I haven't got enough Jubilee clips. I need to replace that top Jubilee clip there. Excuse the cigarette. That one, because that one broke when I'm doing it up, so that's not very tight. So yeah, that's it. So we'll crack on, and I will try and show you as much as I can. Sound? Cheers! Bye!
A few moments later.
Right guys, my plan didn't work. Struggling to figure out what to do. I could take this and move it up out the way and try and just put it all on and clamp it in and then put this back in place, but I don't want to do all that just to have to take it all off again. At least with this here I know how much room I've got to play with, and I just can't. It's just pinching it shut almost. There is a gap there but not enough to flow water. It's just too tight. Just trying to like squeeze it. I can squeeze this silicone tube open, but I can't squeeze the tube open and push the pipe in at the same time. They just kind of counteract each other. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to undo it there, loosen that off, and then I can just fold it all up out of the way, hopefully. Hopefully I won't have to move the oil feed. Probably no, I might have. So yeah, I'm going to do that and go from there. Sound? Ain't gonna work. Just ain't gonna work, my people. I don't, yeah. Just not gonna work. I'm not sure what to do next. I'm really not sure what to try next. I don't know. Well, ideally what I need probably is like a 45-degree silicon bend. That size. I don't fucking got anything. I'm gonna have a think and I'll come back to it. Give me a minute.
1 hour later.
Hello! So, as you saw, that was a fail. A very big fail. Oh, is that a burnt? I thought I did. I burnt myself at work today. Anyway, don't poke yourself with a hot welding rod. Anyway, yes, I failed. My idea didn't work. So I went away and thought, right, the only way I am going to get around this is by pie cutting some tube, welding it all together to make the right bend, the right size. So, it's not very pretty, but it's going to do the job. So I'm hoping there is enough space on here to get a Jubilee and a silicone hose up. You can go all the way up to here, so it should be alright. So yeah, it should cover all the way around and I should be able to get a Jubilee nice and tight. And then I get another bit of silicone hose all the way up to here, Jubilee on, header tank, winner. That's the theory. Let's see what happens in the practical side. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. Sound. Oh, baby, she's close. Right. Very close. Right, said Fred. It's close, real close. Still hitting. It's a fucking ball ache. I can't take any more off this because there won't be enough room to get silicone hose on enough and a Jubilee, and I want to put a rim. This has to put, yeah. So what I could do, which is very disgusting, is actually take a bit off the top of that, just a little bit. Keep the like rim there, but take a bit off that. To be fair, it's half rusted away anyway. So I think that's the next option. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Sound. Right, guys. I'm going to try and zoom in for you so you can see it a little bit better. Right. So that is what we're looking at. It's a bit blurry, sorry guys. So I'm pretty sure with a silicone hose we can get away with that little gap. And we are on. And we're coming straight out the back. So yeah. Happy. Zoom out. Thumbs up. Yep. Mint. Right. At last. Happy days. So I'm going to weld on some little ribs on there and there, so it stops the old hose bursting off, and we'll get a hose on and we'll get it finished. Hopefully we'll get it plumbed in. Woo! Fingers crossed. Sound. Cheers guys. Jesus Christ. That was a mission. Right, yeah, so it is done. Again, that was a freaking nightmare. I was ready to throw my toys out the pram and have a fucking tantrum then, trying to get those hoses on for whatever reason. They're all stiff as fuck. So I was gonna weld little rims around the ends of that 90, but I ain't taking it off. Fuck it, if it blows off, it blows off. We'll find out one way. I'll just have to, I don't know, hopefully won't. I'll do it really tight, maybe double jubilee it, just to save me taking those off again. Anyway, so yeah, what we did decide. Bit of a shit video, a bit boring really, compared to normal. I'm not filming welder off. Noisy. Just been doing little, yeah. So header tank is in. Plumbed. So there's the return to the top, 90, straight through and into that fucking annoying bend that took most of the evening. But it's on, it's done, there's no kinks, it's pretty, it works, everyone's happy. I'm a bit worried the way this pipe's sitting here. So I don't know what to do really, maybe a bit of wrap, who knows. But I can't do a lot about it. Really, I can't do anything about it. So that's that. Other piece you've seen, so it drops down, goes around and under and into there. while I was waiting for the kettle to boil, I cut a little nick out of this. So this is now sitting back. It is still hitting it, so I don't think, you know, can't go any further because it's hitting the throttle body there. So, and it's in its slots, which is nice. So that's all good. I actually had to chop a bit. I chopped a bit out of the slam panel again to get the slam panel. I remember last time I did a build, I just pushed it to make it fit. So I actually cut that. So I need to tidy that up. Yeah, fucking. Well, yeah, that's it really. Happy days, as far as I was aware. That is it. Happy days. One thing I might have, no, it's not. Yeah, so that is it. I haven't got enough Jubilees to do all up the silicone hoses on the header tank and the plumbing side of it. So unfortunately, no starting tonight. I can't do it, which is a bit annoying because I wanted to. So that'll be tomorrow's job. I'm back down here tomorrow, and tomorrow's job is getting the thing running, get some fluids in it, see if there's any leaks, fucking finish up some little bits and bobs, like get the Jubilees that I need to get to replace and whatnot, and do all those little bits basically. Sorry, well, you're really close then. And hopefully, I doubt I'll pull it out. I very much doubt it. I am waiting for a catch can, which is going to be in next week, which is going to sit sort of down here and then go to here. So this will have to come off. I'm going to have to block that hole up, block that one up, and then I'm going to have two pipes coming out here to a oil catch tank. Slightly bigger than my old one. Don't know where my old one is. That was my old one. It was a non-return one, so it was kind of, I just made it so it was just a breather and it collected oil, but it didn't work very well, to be honest. So yeah, so I've got one that filters all the oil out and returns the air back in. So got that. That's about it really. It's getting close. I will be able to rip it down the road soon. Fingers crossed. Cool, so I'm going to make a note of what Jubilee clips I need to pick up in the morning. Sizes. I know I need like a 76mm, a load of like 28mm, and a couple of like 32mm I think. So I'm going to do that. And then yeah, back tomorrow. I need to have fucking tidy up in my workshop because it's a shithole. And then I will jack up the car, like I said, tidy up the gold. Just go from there really. Maybe I'll pull it out. I might pull it out and give it a clean and a polish, who knows. It's saved me doing it during the week. So, or maybe do I come down Sunday? I don't know. We'll figure out. Anyway guys, thanks for watching again. Hit the like button and all that jazz if you want. Again, I'm not really too fussed. And that's about it. Sound. Have a good weekend guys. Bye.